Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to Oakfield here as we're getting ready for a regional final here in Division 4 for the Oakfield Oaks that took care of business yesterday, and they're hoping to continue that run today. So here's the regional final. Joining me here on the broadcast is Caleb. Caleb, thanks for joining us here today. Tell us about the mindset. You went through several of these regional final setups. Tell me what you're thinking out there as a player.
Yeah, so this is baseball, a little bit different than softball. But either way, the mindset's going to be the same in the playoffs. You got to win to advance, otherwise your season's over. So the seniors looking to keep their season alive.
So I'm expecting to see, obviously, a pretty good game here. Elkhart Lake is coming here out of the Big East, and we talked with Coach Shep earlier. I had an interview with him, so we're going to step aside here, get some of our sponsors. And again, thank you to all of our sponsors. This doesn't happen without you guys helping us get on the air. And again, I want to shout out now, and I'll keep doing it, a huge shout out to the administration here at Oakfield for treating us so well and everybody being so accommodating for us. You can see that that's going to be a tough shot there from behind center field, and I don't know that I have a fix for that right now unless we would put up a tripod in here where we'd be able to swing the tripod. So we'll think about that as we're listening to some of the ads, and we'll be back here listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus.
You or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy, the tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899, because you deserve to live without pain.
Being a smaller organization, I think, gives us such an advantage to be able to adapt to what our customers need, especially at the small business level. They give us feedback on what's important to them and what products and services they need and are important and they value, and we can make adjustments. We can hear our customers as to what they need, and we can make adjustments relatively quickly. I think they see that, they see our flexibility, and they understand this is an organization that wants to work with us. They're not just going to do it their way, they're actually listening and hearing what we need.
Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant offers a wide range of menu items, but is well known for their fabulous Friday fish fry salad bar, which is available both Fridays and Saturdays, along with Saturday prime rib. Another local favorite is the Sunday broasted chicken special, which comes with mashed potatoes or choice of potato, corn, and dinner roll for an affordable price. Katie also offers catering for just about any need or occasion. Katie will customize the menu to your needs. Check out Katie's Log Cabin daily specials Tuesday through Sunday, downtown Oakfield.
Tonight's Oakfield girls basketball game is proudly sponsored by Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance. For over 90 years, the team of Coles Hankey Kemmel have been serving the personal, business, and automotive insurance needs of the Oakfield community. A history of excellence starts with commitment to the roots of success and community. Contact Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance at 920-583-3010, a proud sponsor of tonight's game and Oakfield Athletics. Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game.
joint or spine pain holding.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Joining me now is the head coach for the Mighty Oaks baseball team, Aaron Shep. Coach, welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Exciting time here in Oakfield once again. I mean, the same thing had happened during the fall season as the winter season, and here we are in the spring season. Boys baseball and the girls softball team are shining brightly right now. Just talk to me a little bit about the baseball team, your seeding, and the game that you had yesterday.
Yeah, we put together a pretty good season. I think we're 16-3 right now, and our 3 losses have come by a combined, 1 run in each one of those losses. So those have all been, nail biter games that we just came up on the wrong end of in 3 different occasions this year to a good Green Lake team and a solid Partyville squad. So we came up a game short of conference. Still pleased with our 16-3 season. We're playing pretty good baseball right now, and that got us a 3 seed in a pretty loaded regional. Crick's in there. Palmyra's a good team that's in there. On the upper section, you got Pecatonica that's always good, and Belmont's a 1 seed in that portion. So it's a loaded regional, and we're happy to be in the regional final and giving ourselves a chance.
Yeah, you definitely took care of business yesterday against Fall River, winning that game 17-0. And then Elkhart Lake knocked off Palmyra Eagle, actually. So that's who you're going to be playing today. So tell me a little, if you know a little bit about Elkhart Lake.
Yeah, they're 10-14 right now, but they play in a little bigger conference than what we do. So they're playing against some, a lot of Division III opponents. So they play a very, very solid schedule. Don't let that 10-14 record fool you. And plus, as of right now, all that matters is your next game. It's a 1-0 season right now. It doesn't matter what you've done in the past. It's what you're doing in that current game. So they're going to be a solid team. I believe we're going to be seeing one of their better pitchers tonight that throws a lot of strikes. So we're going to have to play well.
So talk to me a little bit about your offense. Again, you put up 17 runs. So any highlights from that game yesterday?
We were patient. Some of their pitchers were struggling a little bit to find the zone, and we weren't chasing stuff, which was good. And then we had some good battles. We were really battling at the plate. Even the ones that we drew walks, the pitcher pitched fine. Most of those at bats, we just were we'd fall off a couple and then, draw a couple more balls, and we ended up getting a decent number of walks yesterday. But Mitchell Moser really had a nice day at the plate, going 3 for 3. He's starting to swing a really good bat right now. So we're excited to have that part of our lineup get moving. But no, we did what we needed to do. We wanted to start fast yesterday against Fall River, and we put up 4 in the first inning, and then we put up 3 in the next inning. So that's what we want to do. We want to start out fast and get them down and make them play from behind, and we're capable of doing that.
Ended up having a shutout, so you must have had some strong defense as well. Obviously, Mitchell was on the mound yesterday. He's ineligible today, but just talk to me about the rest of your defensive set for today's game.
Yeah, yesterday we just played really, really solid defense, and that's kind of been the thing we've been doing really, really well, fairly consistency over the last couple of weeks, is playing, solid defense, pitching well, and then as soon as our bats completely wake up, we do a lot of hidden at players type things. We're putting the ball in play hard. We're not seeming to find the hits when we need them, but we've been getting better at that. And if we can continue to improve on that with the way we pitch and way we play defense, I think that's going to keep us in most of the games.
Yes, I see again that you're still, at least from the last ranking, you still are listed in that state rankings. And you did talk about what the rest of the WIAA bracket looks for you guys. Who's going to be, do you think, going to be on the mound today for Elkhart Lake? For Oakfield?
We'll be starting Hunter Sabel. He's our number 1. He's 6-3 on the season with a very, very solid. His ERA is 0.56. So he had a 0.56 ERA. The 3 losses have all been those one-run games. So, and when Hunter's on the mound, he's going to keep us in the game. He's a competitor out there, and I'm looking forward to seeing him out on the mound tonight.
Talk to me a little bit about your coaching staff, since we haven't had a chance to chat much before since that preseason interview. Talk to me a little bit about how your staff is working with your team.
Brian Sabel is my first base coach and one of my assistants. He's been with me for last 4 or 5 years now. So it's nice having him and his experience. You coach softball for a little while in Oakfield. He's been coaching along with me since both Bailey and Hunter were, first starting to play the game.
Yeah.
So got to know him real well. He's been a valuable asset to our program. Matt Schaefer is another one. Work schedule doesn't allow him to be there as much as he would like, but when he's there, he's tremendous working with the kids. And Jeff Ogle's our statistician, and there's probably not a better stats guy in the state than him.
Excellent, Coach. Anything else you'd like to add here on the pregame show?
No, we're looking forward to a nice weather day, not having to worry about rain. I was surprised we got ours in, because it sounded like everybody around us had to postpone or cancel. The rain must have found a way to split around Oakfield.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, we heard all the kinds of thunder. We were scrambling around to get cameras protected, and then it completely missed us. So it was a good day in Oakfield yesterday, and we're expected to have a really great day today watching your Oaks team. Thanks for joining me here on the pregame show, Coach Aaron Shep. We'll be back after these messages. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus.
The youth sports, right? We support youth sports in all of our communities, sponsoring teams, booster clubs, and then really supporting the schools with some PTO activities where we'll donate to the PTOs as they need. We help sponsor a new playground for one of the schools in Fond du Lac. There's different things that we've done, and I look forward to our ability as we grow to be able to increase that exposure and that opportunity for us to give back to the communities.
Welcome back here to Veterans Park and Bob Redmond Field here as we're getting ready here for this contest here between the Elkhart Lake Resorters and the Oakfield Oaks. Caleb had a chance to go down and get to the lineups here. Let's talk a little bit about how each of these teams got here. Yesterday, Oakfield took on a familiar foe in Fall River. Fall River had taken them out last year when they were also the number 1 seed, got bumped and ended their season early. So Coach had and some players had a little bit of business to finish up from that. And last night they beat Fall River 17-0. And you heard Coach when I was talking to him, he said he didn't have to throw his ace yesterday, so he's throwing the ace today. I'm also just flipping a couple of cameras here to see what we've got going on as far as some view stuff taking place here. I just don't like the one that's behind the plate here, and I may put that out there every once in a while, but I actually prefer the center field shot that Caleb set up there for us, and as well as the one that we just set up here real quick. Getting ready here to go through the starting lineups here. Caleb, why don't you talk to us a little bit about the hitting order here for the Resorters from Elkhart Lake?
Elkhart Lake's going to start off with number 20, Brennan Goebel. Batting second is going to be number 7, Ethan Frum. Batting third is going to be number 5, Colin Meiselwitz. Fourth is going to be number 33, Cole Wagner. Fifth, Evan Roth. Number 1, number 22, Lakota Lizawi.
We're going to step aside here. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Caleb here on Radio.
Back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery, at New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
Good luck, Oakfield, in your game today from Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance. They've been serving the community for more than 80 years. Well-trained, experienced agents that work for you. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance makes the insurance process easy and affordable. See Julie, Wendy, and Dennis today for any and all of your insurance needs. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance of Brownsville and Oakfield. Good luck, Oaks, in your game today.
Welcome back here to Oakfield Village Park. And again, Bob Redmond Field is the site of this contest here. Caleb started to go through that lineup for the resorters. I guess they're not going to introduce the players, so we'll have Caleb go through the batting order. Caleb, go ahead and talk about the Elkhart Lake resorters.
Yeah, numbers in the 6 hole is going to be Lakota Lizui. The 7 is going to be William LeClaire, DHing for Brennan Bunye. Batting 8th is going to be Xander Loloff, and batting 9 is going to be Sal Viglietti.
I'm sorry, who's going to be on the mound today? Ethan Fromm, okay?
Nope, Ethan Fromm.
Yep, so let's talk about the defensive set here right now for Oakfield, if you can go through those. And I can. How about if I take those, if you're all right with that? We'll start out with number 9, Hunter Sabel. He's going to be the pitcher today, and he's going to be pitching to Bailey Shep, who's the catcher, number 4. Over at first base is going to be Owen Lawson, number 35. Over at second base will be Carson Fisher. Over at shortstop is going to be Mitchell Moser, and at third base will be James Kautzer. In the outfield, from left to right, in left is going to be number 20, Andy Kinsler. In the center is going to be Traden Marchinkowski. And Brody Colleen will be in right field for the Oaks as we get ready here for the start of this contest. I'm pretty excited about watching this game here. I think it's going to be a great game here, an opportunity here for Oakfield to show what they've got after they were ranked for a while. They were actually in the top 3, if I remember correctly, and then they slid down to 8th. But they only got 3 losses on the season, and all 3 of those losses, Caleb's, were run. 1-0 to Partyville when they played at Partyville. Partyville came over here, chance for them to split and get the conference championship, and Partyville again snuck out a 1-0 victory over the Oaks in the Trailways North, and then they split with Green Lake, and that's all it takes in a contest like that to end up having a record where you don't end up getting the conference title.
Yeah, all it takes is one bad game. And struggle offensively, you need to start off strong. So we'll see what happens in this game versus Elkhart Lake.
So we're going to see what happens. Whoops, I had the ad still up there. First pitch in there at, what time are we at here? I have 4:56. Let's see if we got the temperature, the weather and stuff here. We'll pull that stuff up. I got 65 degrees here. Second pitch is a strike 0-2 right away The pitcher for Oakfield, Hunter Sabo, ahead 0-2. Right there, gets him looking, strike 3. And that's going to be a great start here for Oakfield Oaks.
Goebel goes down looking to start off the game. Brings up number 7, Ethan Frum.
Here comes the pitch. Hit on the ground to the first baseman. It's going to be fielded over there. It's going to step on it. That's going to be, I forgot who's over at first there, Caleb.
Owen Lawson.
Lawson over at first base. Scoops up the ball and gets the out. Second out here already in the inning. Thanks again for the 11 computers that are logged on here and joining us here in this broadcast. What a beautiful day. Into the left-handed hitter. Here comes the second pitch. It's going to be fly ball, foul. And a catch over there. Couldn't swing the camera far enough. Wouldn't have mattered which one we would have used over there. I'm assuming that was going to be over on the left-hand side. That was Adam Kinsler.
Third baseman made the play.
Oh, third baseman made the play. That would be James Kautzer over there. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on base after 1/2 inning. We'll step aside. We'll be back here for the bottom of the first. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Oakfield Elevator Company Incorporated is a proud sponsor of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game. Success on the court or the field starts with the right team, with the right coaching. Oakfield Elevator's line of wholesale feeds, fertilizers, agrochemicals, and supplies is supported by their line of experts and friendly sales staff. Oakfield Elevator Company Incorporated, 280 North Main Street in Oakfield, a proud supporter of Oakfield Athletics.
Welcome back here to Oakfield Village Park, Bob Redmond Field here. It is a beautiful diamond, Caleb. It's an older setup here. Obviously got plenty of room behind, but it's really is a beautiful facility here in Oakfield. As you got the softball over on the other side. Let's talk a little bit about Elkhart Lake Resorters on their defensive side. Yesterday, they beat Palmyra Eagle, who I believe was the number 2 seed, if I remember correctly, in the lineup. I'll have to pop that up on my computer to double check. And they beat them 3-1 to advance to come over here to Oakfield and play this regional final game here in Division 4. Let's take a look at the defense here for the Elkhart Lake Resorters. Caleb, if you can give us a starting pitcher.
Yeah, on the mound is going to be Ethan Frum, and from what the coach was saying, he is their ace, so they did not even throw their ace yesterday, and they still were able to knock off the higher seed. So
ace against ace today.
So he's going to be throwing to Cole Wagner, the catcher. First base is going to be Xander Loloff. Second base is going to be Sal Viglietti. Shortstop is going to be Brennan Goebel. At third base is going to be Brennan Bunier. The outfield, we got Lakota Lizau in left. In center is going to be Colin Meiselwitz. And in right field is Evan Roth.
The defense for the Elkhart Lake Resorter is coming up on to bat here for Oakfield. Leading things off will be number 4, Bailey Shep. On deck will be Mitchell Mosier, and in the hole will be Hunter Sabo. First pitch from, I didn't write down the pitcher's name again. Sorry about that, Caleb. Who we got on the mound?
Ethan Frum.
Ethan Frum. Second pitch in there. That's going to be hit hard. Caught over there in the outfield. That was on me, Caleb. We're still trying to figure out how to get this thing working here. We'll give it a shot here maybe at this spot behind. I'm really not a fan of it, but we'll also just check it out. See what we can do here if we can get this thing to work. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike from Fromm. 0-1 is the count to Mitchell Mosier, the winning pitcher from last night. Here's the pitch. It's going to be hit hard. Foul, I guess.
Yeah, it almost looked like it hit off his foot. But
It was a good swing, and I could hear the ping of the bat. been a while since I've called any baseball. We've been following the softball teams from Waupun and from Oakfield quite a bit. Here comes the pitch by Fromm. Down low for a ball. 1-2. And one of the things that I know I'm going to jump to the softball because I got to put it out there, but they just jumped on their opponents right away, put them in a spot where they didn't have a choice but to try and be aggressive up at the plate. And when they couldn't be up aggressive up there, then that took care of things for the Oakfield Lady Oaks. 2-2 is the count to Mosier. Breaking ball. Strikeout looking. 2 down for
the 2 out. We have number 9, Hunter Sabo.
The Oakfield Oaks. Yeah, well, you could see his knees buckled there, right there on that instant replay shot. It's a great pitch there by Fromm. Didn't expect that coming on a 2-2 count.
Yeah, I mean, Fromm's their ace, and he's had a pretty good year so far. He's gotten, looks like the majority of their wins, 6 wins, 2 losses on the year. Most innings pitched as well, so.
How was his ERA there, Caleb?
1.65.
Ooh, that is hit hard. Going to be a double, stand-up double there for Hunter Sabo, getting things leading off here for the Oakfield Oaks.
Next batter for the Oaks, number 35, Owen.
Yeah, ripped that one right over the left fielder's head.
Nice job there with the camera, Caleb. I know that this is a challenge for us today. Great work. Runner sitting over at second base for the Oaks. Coming up now, batting in the 4 spot is Owen Lawson. He is the first baseman here for Oakfield. Here comes the pitch from Fromm. That's going to be fouled back. Got a little bit underneath it. Strike 1. When do you, Caleb, step out of your comfort zone and possibly look to test an arm or that type of thing here as far as the runner over at first?
I'm not sure. I mean, you got the 4-hitter up who's probably going to be known for power, so something hit could score the run from second without having to test him early on.
Yeah, okay. You know what I just noticed, Caleb? The jerseys are almost identical except for the names and obviously the colors, but reaching on that swing and getting the out for the strikeout is Fromm.
No score.
Lawson goes down with the strikeout. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. And after 1 complete, your score is 0-0. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. Because you deserve to live without pain.
Welcome back here to Village Park here in Oakfield. Got coming up to bat here for the Elkhart Lake Resorters. Caleb, share that for us, please.
Going to be Cole Wagner up, and then Evan Roth on deck.
In the hole?
Lakota Leasaway.
Leasaway will be in the hole. Hunter Sabo on the mound for Oakfield. That pitch a little bit low for a ball. Comes right back again with another breaking ball. That's going to go down as a ball as well. 0-2 is or 2-0 is the count. Here's the pitch from Sabo. That's going to be hit to the shortstop. Going to make it, fading back, and makes the play.
Yeah, nice play there. I mean, shallow fly ball. Left fielder would not have been able to make the grab on that.
So it was a good, smart play there by the defense.
Up now, number 1, Evan Roth.
I got to get used to the finger positionings here, Caleb. I'm just still trying to make the adjustment there. Nice job again setting that camera for us out in center field. Much appreciated.
Way out ahead of that one.
Oh,
0-2. Sabo came with the breaking ball there.
Another one, and going down, swinging for the out. Second out in the inning was Evan Roth.
Brings up number 22, Lakota Lizaway.
Good strikeout there for Sabo. Starts out right away with a strike right in there. So this is obviously, you talked about that, Caleb, a little bit here about how this is so much different than softball, because softball, you can throw as many as you want. Baseball, you're capped. At 100 pitches, you have to sit down while you get to finish your batter, but that's it. And then you're done for 4 days before you can pitch again. Now, that luckily, the way that baseball is set up here, today being the regional final, next game is until next Tuesday, so the ace will still be in good situation.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be really efficient and attack hitters, especially when your ace is on the mound. You got no one else better to turn to most of the time.
Yeah, you don't want to lose. Go just out of the reach of Shep on that foul tip. You could hear the little ting up here. Thought he was going to grab a hold of it. Just went off the edge of his glove. 1-2. Number 22 for Elkhart Lake. Here's a pitch. Just a little bit outside, I think. Couldn't quite see it. I got to get used to the difference again. You're right. I'm having a hard time picking up because normally we're sitting inside and drawing the walk. Nope, 3-2. I didn't think he should have been going.
3-2 now, full count after being ahead 0-2 to Sapple.
Here comes the pitch. Fouled off. Got to see if I can get it better set up for you here. I could bring that one box over here. We can set your book right on top of that. So I think I'll do that here when we change innings. In the dirt. Nice block there by Shep. The runner is going to advance and get over to first base. First base runner for Elkhart Lake.
Yeah, that's one Sable's really going to want back. To being ahead in the count 0-2 came Lizaway fouled off a couple and then eventually drew the walk. That adds on about 6 extra pitches at least.
Yeah, right, especially like you said when he was ahead. Batting now here for Elkhart Lake. It's number 24. That is William Leclerc.
The designated hitter for number 25, Brennan Bunye.
Yeah, you did mention that. I was kind of surprised that you'd have him hitting for a fielder.
For the third baseman.
Yeah, really. Runner still over at first. Right down the middle for a strike. The DH looking at it. Boy. So now, right, if you're Sabo, you just want to be throwing strikes to get this out. Finish it.
Attack him. I mean, you got 2 outs already. 2 quick outs it was.
The goal would be to at least get through 6. That's going to be knocked down by the pitcher. Sabo, he picks it up, fires it over there at first base and gets the out on the 1-3 put out. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And after 1.5, your score 0-0 from Village Park here in Oakfield. We'll be back.
Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant offers a wide range of menu items, but is well known for their fabulous Friday fish fry salad bar, which is available both Fridays and Saturdays, along with Saturday prime rib. Another local favorite is the Sunday broasted chicken special, which comes with mashed potatoes or choice of potato, corn, and dinner roll for an affordable price. Katie also offers catering for just about any need or occasion. Katie will customize the menu to your needs. Check out Katie's Log Cabin daily specials Tuesday through Sunday, downtown Oakfield.
Tonight's Oakfield girls basketball game is proudly sponsored by Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance. For over 90 years, the team of Coles Hankey Kemmel have been serving the personal, business, and automotive insurance needs of the Oakfield community. A history of excellence starts with commitment to the roots of success and community. Contact Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance at 920-583-3010. A proud sponsor of tonight's game and Oakfield Athletics.
Welcome back here to Village Park here in Oakfield as we're getting ready here for the bottom of the second for Oakfield. Who's up to bat here, Caleb?
Up now is going to bring number 19, James Kotzer, on deck. Number 2, Carson Fisher, and in the hole, number 20, Andy Kinsler.
Oakfield needs to see if they can string something together here. They did have one hit in that first inning by the pitcher, Hunter Sabel. Great athlete. I mean, we watched him play numerous sports here over the last couple of years. Right down the middle, that's going to be hit hard over the center fielder's head, and that's going to allow for another double. The one thing I did notice, Caleb, when I was looking out here, it just seems like the park is huge, especially out in the outfield.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the lines, too. It says 310, but it might be a little bit deeper than that. I'm not sure. The outfield's playing pretty shallow, and they've had two balls hit over their head so far.
I'm trying to think about it. If I remember, isn't the fence in Wapanas at 360 out to center?
Center 360, lines 310.
So I guess it looks the same. Maybe it's just because everything is so green and so wide open. Ball trying to get time and stepping out was the hitter number 2, Carson Fisher. The second baseman here for Oakfield didn't have the signs, has the signs now. A little bit different situation now with a runner in second base with nobody out. On the outside edge for a strike. Are you able to see over on that window over there, or are you looking here at the screen? Okay. 1-1 is the count, nobody out. Runner sitting over at second base. That's going to be popped up in the infield. First baseman grabs a hold of it, actually in foul territory, but either way, it's going to go as an F3 on the putout. Good job there getting situated and underneath.
Batting number 20, Andy Kinsler.
Yeah, I mean, Fisher just got underneath that one and went foul. Foul territory there and wasn't deep enough at all, actually, for Kautzer to even think about tagging up.
One out. That's going to be hit on the ground over to the first baseman, knocks it down, advances the runner, steps on, so it's 3 unassisted on the play, but that does allow for Kautzer to move over to third base for the Oaks.
Yeah, that was number 20, Andy Kinsler, with the ground out to the first baseman. Leads to the second out of the inning. In the second inning, bottom half.
Runner on third for the Oaks. Be nice to push him across here. Fromm has done a fantastic job. He's been pitching ahead in almost each count that if I can recall.
Yeah, I hasn't seen a lot of balls and throwing pretty much strikes and whatever's been in the zone, Oakfield's been hitting.
That looks like that might be a base hit as it goes off the glove of the center fielder. Went down, it's a trip. I think you're going to have to call that one an error, Caleb. And I don't think they care either way. That scores the run, and Kautzer and has a runner sitting over at first base. If I was the official scorer, I'd be calling that an E8.
Yeah, it looked like it off his glove. I mean,
yeah, he had a good start at it. Then he just stumbled on his way over.
So he's made the error there and had a ball over his head earlier.
Was the other one that Sabo hit, was that over the left fielder's head?
Left fielder, yep.
Again, he gets that first pitch in there for a strike.
Yeah, he's definitely getting ahead in the count, and again, he's had a pretty good year with a 1.65 ERA. So.
And the Big East is not an easy conference to play in, especially for Elkhart Lake Glenbeulah, one of the smaller schools in the state. Right along with Oakfield is one of those as well. That's why we're sitting here in Division 4, but they're playing almost all their games against Division 3 opponents. Breaking ball, kind of aimed that one almost like a dart for a ball.
2-1 now to Traden Marchinkuski.
Kuski. Yeah. It's actually how it's spelled. It wouldn't seem that way, but it's actually listed exactly that way. And I remember calling it again for some football, I'm guessing, as well as some basketball. And I called the game over at when they came over to CWC. Fouls that one off. Full count with 2 outs. Runner's going to be taken off over there at first base.
It's a 9-hitter for Oakfield, and he's still batting .300.
Yeah, that's solid. Down low, draws the walk, so don't get the stolen base. But does get the walk. And now the Oaks with runners at first and second.
Next for the Oaks, number 4, Bailey Shep.
Up now, the leadoff hitter, number 4, Bailey Shep. Flew out to right field last inning.
2 down. Good pitch there again with a breaking ball.
Does a good job mixing up his pitches too.
See what do we got here for looks like a good size out there when I'm looking at the mound here. 6'4". Sophomore. That's going to be a great base hit over to the right side. They're going to try and score. Nope, they hold the runners, and now we're going to get a run down. Nope, get back in there, take off. Ooh. Oakfield had a chance right there. I didn't quite swing the camera far enough, but now bases are loaded. That was a really nice hit.
Yeah, pitch was maybe a little inside, and he just took it to right field.
Down on the low side, and he had been starting out everybody with a breaking ball, so it was the first pitch. He went right after it.
Yeah, so Shep singles, extends the inning here. Oakfield's got bases loaded and 2 outs here.
See how the resorters respond to this. That's the first time that I can recall from throwing a pitch for the batter to be a ball.
Yeah, first pitch at least.
Outside, let's see if the sophomore doesn't seem to be handling it quite as well right now. Don't blame him.
Moser up to bat. Struck out looking in the first inning.
Here's the pitch. Outside edge for a strike. 2-1. Moser was the winning pitcher yesterday. What's he got for a batting average? I saw you looking there.
Looks like 245 so far.
Out of the 2 spot. Little bit low. 3-1.
Bases loaded. I mean, you got nowhere to put him here. Oakfield's already scored 1.
Yeah, here's where, again, I would be aggressive up there. On the outside edge for a strike. You know he's coming to you, so you got to kind of he hasn't had a walk, though.
Nope,
so you know he's throwing strikes, so I would have been having the conversation just like Shep went after the first pitch, knowing that was going to be a strike. This guy hasn't walked. Hit on the ground hard. Just foul. Off this third base side.
Grounder went fouling past the third baseman. That one could have scored 2, I think, if that's in play. Big spot here.
Really torqued those hips on that pitch. Fouls that one off. to stay alive. Boy, I mean, these runs that are sitting on here, Caleb, are huge when you're talking about a regional final.
Yeah, and that'll they can push across a couple more runs here. That gives Sable some more confidence on the mound. And then once you get to a certain point,
it's going to be hit to the right fielder. Gets underneath it, grabs it, and gets the out.
After 2 innings,
1 run on.
Elkhart Lake
We have 2 hits that time?
1 hit,
1 run on 1 hit.
1 error, and 3 left on.
After 2 complete here at Village Park in Oakfield, the score 1-0 for the Mighty Oaks of Oakfield. We'll be back. You're listening to Caleb Sauer along with Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Being a smaller organization, I think, gives us such an advantage to be able to adapt to what our customers need, especially at the small business level. They give us feedback on what's important to them and what products and services they need and are important and they value, and we can make adjustments. We can hear our customers as to what they need, and we can make adjustments relatively quickly. I think they see that, they see our flexibility, and they understand this is an organization that wants to work with us. They're not just going to do it their way, they're actually listening and hearing what we need.
Welcome back here to Village Park in Oakfield. 1-0 is the score for the Oakfield Oaks here in the 2nd inning. Caleb, just talk a little bit about so far. I mean, the Oaks have had runners on base, so is that kind of a positive that they had bases loaded, or do you look at it as we should have pushed another run or 2 across and a little bit down in the dugout?
I mean, they've done well. They just didn't get the timely hit. They had the spot in the order they wanted up. The 2-hitter just couldn't get the a base hit or or a walk or anything to push across a run. They had the bases loaded. It's always tough when there's 2 outs. You don't have much room to play with. So
coming up now for Elkhart Lake is number 23, Xander Luloff, just a sophomore as well. That's going to be hit over to the center fielder. Nope, shortstop calling for it, grabs a hold of it and catches it. The shortstop out there is Mitchell Moser. Good job. We've talked about this before. That's fundamentals right there. Shortstop has it lined up. Center fielder probably should have taken a better chance at that one because he's got the better angle, but they got the out.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's whoever can get the ball and make the out, make the play. That's what counts here.
Threw a little bit more heat behind that pitch. Ball 1.
Yeah, this is number 12, Sal Viglietti. Interesting spelling, tough pronunciation.
Yeah, you were able to pull that out, though. Good job having did you talk to the coach about that?
Yeah, he said the G is silent, so.
I see. I didn't see emotion there. That was a beautiful pitch.
Called strike.
Yeah, it should have been. It was right there. I got to get used to looking at my monitors. I'm not used to having this big one, and trust that. Going down swinging for the Resorters.
2 down, number 20,
for the out.
Brings up number 20, Brennan Goebel, who struck out looking in the 1st inning.
Coming back up to the top of the order here in the 3rd. First pitch, hit on the ground over to the 3rd baseman, grabs a hold of it, fires across the diamond, scoops, missed the throw. E5 by number 19, James Kautzer over there. Fielded it cleanly, picked it up, and then fired it down and just could not get enough on it. I don't know if he was concerned about the speed that the runner was showing because, I mean, he had all day.
Yeah, I thought he had time. I thought it was going to be the 3rd out of the inning. Just couldn't make the play.
Let's see how they respond as far as the defense for the Oaks. Sable from the stretch. Fires in there, fires down to Shep. He overthrows it, and a great job backing up over there by the 2nd baseman. It's on me. I forgot to hit the button there just for you to see it, but that throw sailed big time over the shortstop's head. And hustling over there was the 2nd baseman, Carson Fisher.
Yeah, that one could have gone to the outfield pretty easily. Just sailed the throw.
Hit to the pitcher, grabs a hold of it, fires it over to first base to get the out. No runs.
After 2.5, Oaks 1.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 error and 1 left on base.
After 2.5 here from Oakfield, your score 1-0. Coming up to bat is going to be the Mighty Oaks. Listening to Jeff Sauer and Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant offers a wide range of menu items, but is well known for their fabulous Friday fish fry salad bar, which is available both Fridays and Saturdays, along with Saturday prime rib. Another local favorite is the Sunday broasted chicken special, which comes with mashed potatoes or choice of potato, corn, and dinner roll for an affordable price. Katie also offers catering for just about any need or occasion. Katie will customize the menu to your needs. Check out Katie's Log Cabin daily specials Tuesday through Sunday, downtown Oakfield.
Tonight's Oakfield girls basketball game is proudly sponsored by Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance. For over 90 years, the team of Coles Hankey Kemmel have been serving the personal, business, and automotive insurance needs of the Oakfield community. A history of excellence starts with commitment to the roots of success and community. Contact Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance at 920-583-3010. A proud sponsor of tonight's game and Oakfield Athletics.
Welcome back here to Village Park. Getting ready here for bottom of the third inning. Oakfield with a 1-0 lead here on the Bristol Morgan Bank scoreboard. And again, thank you to all of our sponsors. Hey, like the 22 computers who are logged in here following us as well. You've got a job to do. I haven't talked much about it, but you need to get into the chat. It is wide open. The athletes love to see what people are putting in there. Tell us who's your favorite player, who you're cheering for, where you're watching from. I'd like to see that stuff, and I've got it set up so that your chat pops in there exactly matching with the video here. So if you see a great play, go ahead and pop it in there. Leading things off here for Oakfield is number 9, Mitchell Moser.
Number 9, Hunter Sabel.
Hunter Sabel. I could even see the number, and I just didn't register. I don't know why I thought that. He had a double last time up in the first inning. Hit on the ground over to the third shortstop. Fires across the diamond and gets the out for Elkhart Lake.
Up next, number 35, Owen Lawson.
Sabel goes down to the ground out the shortstop on the first pitch, I believe, of this.
It was, again, I expect to see them attacking it, right, because we were sitting up here calling it. He's been throwing first pitch strikes. Got to go get it. That's going to be a base hit over the shortstop's head, and that's going to be Lawson picking up a base hit here in the third inning. Runner sitting over at first base with 1 out. Coming up to bat is number 19 for Oakfield. That's going to be James Kautzer, the third baseman. From doing a great job here pitching. Again, you can see the Oakfield change their mindset after this now, and it's 1-1. Going after that first pitch, and that is great coaching over there. You got to give them credit for seeing that as an opportunity here from.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to see a first pitch strike most of the time here. Give that one a ride. Deep left. That's down.
Dropped. Oh, runner over at first. Boy, got stuck over there at second.
I mean, he had to wait at first. He didn't know if that ball was going to be caught or not.
Yeah, but you know, Caleb, he has to be halfway. At least, especially, I mean, that's the longest throw to the outfield, is that throw for the left fielder all the way over to first. Let's hopefully that doesn't come back to bite them here, right? At least right now they are on the winning side of the 1-0 score. Runner over at first and second. First pitch in there for a strike. Let it go. Carson Fisher flew out to the first baseman in foul territory. Down low. 1-1. Strike 2.
Called strike 2. Fisher looking at that one. One down, runner on first and second here. Oakfield still's playing in.
Yeah.
So they've had 3 balls over their head so far.
Foul. Keeps the count at 1-2. Got Coach Shep down here. It's nice. We can hear him up here. So over on the softball diamond, we're right behind home plate, and we get to see the umpire, and they can hear us talking with that booth sitting right on top. Here we're right up the third baseline. Ooh, I don't know where that one missed.
Outside, I'm going to guess.
Yeah, I didn't check over again at my monitor, sitting here staring me in the face. 2-2 is the count. Base hit in the gap. That's going to get past the left fielder as well. That better score 2 for sure for the Oaks. Oh, they're going to hold him on the double. Nice base hit there for Carson Fisher.
Batting number 20, Andy Kinsler.
Yeah, so that brings Kautzer over to third.
So runners at second and third with only 1 out. Kind of surprised that coach didn't send him. I mean, they haven't tested an arm yet from the outfield.
I just couldn't believe that one got by the left fielder. I mean,
yeah, he took a bad angle at it. He was running forward on it, from what I could see. I would agree with you, though. That can't let that happen here in a regional final.
Number 20, Andy Kinsler up to bat.
Hit it to the first baseman unassisted on the out. 2-1. Trying to see what Kinsler here is, a senior. Takes a swing at that. Brings the count to even, 2-2.
Chased that one a little bit.
Yeah.
Been up in the zone. Looked good up there.
From lost that one as it sailed. Probably looking to throw something off speed there, and it just slipped in the hand. 3-2.
There is a base open, so it wouldn't be the worst to walk him here.
And he gets the walk. Loads the bases for number 11, Brody Colleen, coming up to bat. Colleen, if I remember, just a freshman. He's a sophomore as well.
Saw him visit here.
Yeah, but with the catcher and the pitcher, so a good job, I think, there to get each other on the same page, right?
Yeah, just talk about the situation here. There's only 1 out again. Probably would have been nice to have the whole infield meet to discuss if they're going to be in or not, but we just had the corners in now.
In there for a strike. That one was a little iffy. That was at the knees a little bit. Again, but I'm telling you right now, we say this all with softball too. I'm just looking at it from my point of view. I'm not the one behind the base. Pops up into foul territory, giving chase and making the dropped. couldn't quite see right down below. That's what's nice about this wide angle lens here on this camera. I know it's a pain for us to operate it here, but we're just so far back from the backstop here that all you pick up is, I mean, we've got the camera still working here, and we could probably swing it if we needed to, but you know, I prefer that this one that's up here, it's a little bit cleaner. Hit on the ground to the first baseman. He's going to try and go home. Gets the force out there. Yeah, he did. That was a great play by this first baseman, and an even better play, I think, by the catcher. Get on the top of the base, give a big target stretch and pull it up. Stays on the base and gets the out. Now
yeah, so Colleen's going to reach on the fielder's choice.
2 down.
Brings up number 22, Traden Marchinkuski. Kuski. That's right.
I just remember having to say it several times.
That's right, yep. Small writing in the book.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, this one is not set up nicely with the way it's set up there. With the line is narrow. Ball 2. Two 2-0 is the count with 2 outs. 2-0 right here from Bob Redmond Field. In there for a strike 2 and 1 on the Bristol Morgan Bank scoreboard. And thanks to all of our sponsors.
Yeah, not much room, no open bases here. Got to come after the hitter.
That goes high. 3 and 1. I know you talked about that this is their ace. That puts a lot of pressure on a sophomore to be the ace.
Yeah, in a regional final game here on the road as well.
Strike 2, full count. Runners are going to be moving here with 2 down. Any type of contact here should score 2. Especially since the runner should be moving now. He's in his motion. Hit on the ground right through the legs of the pitcher. Fires over and gets the out. Oh, that's on me for not flipping the camera. Dang. My apologies there, folks. Went right through the legs of the pitcher. I think you saw that. Shortstop did a great job of coming over to pick it up and fired over to first base just in time to get the out. What do we have there, Caleb? 1 run?
1 run, 3 hits. No errors, and 3 left on again.
Twice now you got inning back-to-back with leaving 3 on. That's a lot of runs standing out there. Oakfield Oaks, though, with a 2-0 lead. We'll step aside. We're coming back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game.
Welcome back here to Oakfield. Gonna pop over there and check in that YouTube chat, see who we've got out there watching the game. Nobody. Well, I can see 34 computers are logged in, so you guys got to get out there and get some stuff put into this YouTube chat. I'll check it here at the next half inning. Who you're cheering for, where you're watching from, who's your favorite player. But just give a little bit in there, and the boys love to see from all of the teams, especially on the bus ride back or right after the game. They like to see how well they played. And they like to see who is out there cheering for them. So get yourself into that YouTube chat. We like to see that as well. We like to make sure that what we're doing here is making a difference. Because we did have a chance here, Caleb, but we had Grandma Sandy, who has been on several times over there on the softball chat. She actually came up to introduce herself. Fouled off here to the left side. No window breakage on the Jeep, I don't think. That's good to hear. Can't afford to replace that. Camera is a little different story, but I must be a gambling man because I do the same thing for softball. I park right behind the score box and talk about a foul ball that could easily pop up. Gets him swinging for the out.
One out, number 33, Cole Wagner.
Who was that was up there? Number 5.
Colin Meiselwitz.
Was he the number 2 hitter?
Number 3.
3 hitter goes down swinging.
Up now, number 33, Cole Wagner.
Really nice pitch there this time by Hunter Sabel. Went right after him. Looked like a little off-speed pitch. Gets him out there way in front of it this time, 0-2.
And Wagner's second best batting average on the team, batting .281.
Yeah, I mean, I would go right after him. You've got him all messed up. Try to throw a breaking ball that didn't break. It's a good waste of a pitch, but we talked about it before. You're on a pitch count. And you really would like to make sure you can finish this game for your team. Hit down the right side, fair ball. It's going to be a double, maybe. Oh, hit the cut. Throws it in over to the shortstop, who's had to stand off of the base. Good contact there. You just talked about it, Caleb, a .281 hitter.
Now batting number 1, Evan Roth.
Yeah, second best batting average on the team.
Pinch runner coming in, that's going to be number 8, Traden Rebedu. Coming in to run. I'm sorry, I didn't pick the number up. Who that was up there with the base hit? That was number 33. That was Cole Wagner with a base hit. Just a freshman in the 3 spot, or in the 4 spot. Coming up to bat now is going to be Evan Roth. A junior, 6 foot, number 1. Whoa. That wasn't much of a swing.
Yeah. Took the hand off the bat and just whiffed.
Strike 1. Runner over at second base. Gets him again.
You got them all off balance right now. Evan Roth at the plate, number 1.
Yeah, those last 2 cuts were not what you would say is textbook. That one he knocks down. Shep's going to have to pick it up and fire and lets the runner go. So he gets the strikeout, but because of the wild pitch, the runner is able to take off and beat it out over to first base. I think Shep was concerned, and I should have flipped the camera again to show it, but I think he was concerned about the runner over at second base taking over off to third. But I think, you know, I've watched you guys play a lot of baseball, Caleb, over in Waupun, and you always get the out when you get the out. You can't worry about that runner.
Yeah, it's better to have 2 outs and a runner on third than only 1 in first and second.
Yeah, definitely, because you're giving them 2 chances now here to try and score that run. So if you would have had 2 outs, even if he's sitting over at third, you just give the directions to Sabel to go after your hitter and get him out. And now you've got work to do. 1-1 is the count with only 1 out. Runners over at first and second for the Resorters. 2-0 here on the Bristol Morgan Bank scoreboard.
Dakota Leesway batting right now, number 22.
Nice breaking ball there. Twisted him right into the dirt for the strikeout. And he got 2 down now.
Yeah, that's technically the 3rd strikeout of the inning.
Right.
For Sabel.
Right, and again, so now if he throws it down to first, gets that 2nd out, we're out of the inning. No harm, no foul. Now we still have to do some work here with runners at first and second. He really has these hitters off balance here with the breaking ball.
Yeah, he's mixing it up. I don't see them touching the breaking ball here, especially this inning.
And he's done a great job of throwing it. Again, that one's going to go to Sabel. He's going to pick it up and toss it over to the first baseman and get the out. No runs once again. What do we got as far as, was there 1 hit that
No
time?
runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on.
And after 3.5 complete here from Bob Redmond Field in Oakfield, your score is 2-0 on the Bristol Morgan Bank scoreboard. You're listening to Caleb Sauer and Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus. We'll be back.
The youth sports, right? We support youth sports in all of our communities, sponsoring teams, booster clubs, and then really supporting the schools with some PTO activities where we'll donate to the PTOs as they need. We help sponsor a new playground for one of the schools in Fond du Lac. There's different things that we've done, and I look forward to our ability as we grow to be able to increase that exposure and that opportunity for us to give back to the communities.
Joint or spine pain holding you back?
Figured that. Welcome back here to Village Park here in Oakfield. Bob Redmond Field, beautiful. But you know, I certainly would not want to be the right fielder. That's just me right now with that tree, throwing that shade over there, ball leaving into the sun, and with it tailing into the shade there, I think it would be difficult to track the ball. That's me. I've never played here. I'm just looking at what I see.
Yeah, I mean, coming off the bat, it's in the sun, and then once it's going to be pretty much right on top of you, it's going to be in the shade over there in right field. Tough position to play at this time.
Sir, looks beautiful though.
Yeah, I mean, the grass is really nice. I think they just cut the field.
Yeah, and I gotta give a shout out to the maintenance crew here for Oakfield. We've had a lot of rain. Doesn't look like it here. Over on the softball diamond, they were able to get all of their games, and not one game was canceled because the field was too wet. So a great job again by the maintenance people here. And another base hit on the ground over to the left side, leading things off for Oakfield is the leadoff hitter, Bailey Shep. Is that who that was?
Number 10, Mitchell Moser.
Very good, thanks. Bailey Shep over there with the base hit. Is that his second one? Yeah, back-to-back hits. Right after the first pitch again. So good job in the dugout there by the coaching staff to know. You know, I just noticed this too, Caleb. There's nothing on the front of the dugouts. The ball comes flying over there. You have zero protection.
Yeah, it's wide open.
You don't see a lot of that.
Stand up and ball can enter the dugout.
Is that the way it is at Schleby? Do you remember?
Yeah, it is.
Nice bunt past the pitcher on the third base side. Has to pick up and fire. Diving in there is safe. And I forgot to flip the camera. I was watching the play again. What a great bunt. You could see the bunt from that camera shot there. And runners sitting over at first and second here for Oakfield. Got to remember to keep popping the buttons here.
Yeah, Moser got the bunt down and able to beat it out.
Great speed. Don't see a lot of diving into first base, but I think was the right play.
Brings up and
that's going to be hit past the outfielder. I'm guessing is going to turn one run, turn them both. Here comes Moser to score, and the double by Hunter Sabo helping his own cause here. Hit it in the gap in left center there. Great job on the camera again, Caleb, flipping it over there for me, and I'm glad I hit the button this time.
Yeah, Sabo just had a fastball attack the first pitch. Drove that one out to the left field gap there.
Coach is going to come out and have a conversation. We're going to take it with him. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus.
The activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What do you wait?
Fires over to second base to try and get the out over there. Very interesting. Nobody out here at Village Park.
Yeah, I mean, From looking to get an out any way he can. Oakfield starting this one off with 3 straight hits.
Comes with a breaking ball this time for the ball. Do you think that might have been part of the conversation coach is having, that they've got you figured out here, just mix it up in that first pitch?
Yeah, it could be. I mean, all of his first pitches have been pretty good.
Hit down the line for a base hit for Owen Lawson, the first baseman, and a run scores for Oakfield.
Lawson reaches on the single, brings in Hunter Sabo. So RBI there for Lawson.
Just got enough of an English on it, so once it hit the grass, it spun even further away from the right fielder. And you can't blame the right fielder for playing off the line that far, because the Oaks have been pulling everything. They've been all over from. That one right there is going to be hit. Center fielder comes over and makes the grab for the out. Nice catch out there by the center fielder. Boy, I thought that was more of a left field play.
Nice sliding catch there.
Good work by the Resorters to make sure that they are able to get the out. 5-0 here on the Bristol Morgan Bank scoreboard. In the dirt, nice block by the catcher, because as far back as that backstop is, Owen Lawson is walking into second if that one goes back there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's a lot of room back there if that reaches the fence.
Just the traditional park. That's typically what you see here. That's going to be hit over to the third baseman. Oh, man, he got the force out at first.
Wow, second.
At second, yeah.
Coach Shep's not happy about that.
Well, you shouldn't be. I mean, that's an error. There's no way that you should get thrown out over at second base.
Number 20, Andy Kinsler.
Ball's hit on the ground. You got to see that as a runner, and you got to be going hard. Heard a little bit of an echo. Fromm throws over to first. Trying to get Kinsler over there.
Kinsler's up to bat.
Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. Who's over at first?
Carson Fisher.
Thank you. First pitch coming into Kinsler is a strike. 2 down here, but a great job here for Oakfield, putting up 3 runs here in this inning. Breaking ball. Hangs just a little bit. Makes it 1-1.
Had him frozen there.
Yeah, he did. If it would have been in there, it would have definitely been a strike. From trying to pick off over there, that was not the prettiest of leads taking off over there at first. It's the secondary hop over there, down low for a ball, 2-1. Oakfield looking to put this thing away early again here in the bottom of the 4th. Up 5-0. From with a pitch in there for a strike, 2-2. Deuces Wild here on the scoreboard at Bob Redmond Field. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Number 20 to bat. Down low, brings it to a full count. 3-2.
Full count. Runner will be in motion here as Fisher's at first base.
Yeah, as soon as that motion, he should be over there. Nice jump over there. Oh, that's going to be popped up here into the infield. The pitcher's got it all day. Gets the out. Now, that's not probably a great decision there, but he gets frustrated, throws the ball down, still gets the out. So will they end up with 3 runs that inning?
3 runs. Looks like 4 hits. 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors and 1 left on base.
After 4 complete here from Village Park and Oakfield, your score 5-0. We're going to come back and check that YouTube chat. Make sure you're jumping in there. Listen to Jeff Sauer and Caleb Sauer here on a radio.
Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
Welcome back here to Village Park in Oakfield. Hunter Sabel on the mound. He still has no runs coming across. 5-0 lead here for the Oaks. First pitch in there a little bit low for a ball.
Number 23, Xander Luloff up.
Popped over there, checked the YouTube chat, nothing. Ball's going to be hit into the air. Right fielder coming over to play the ball. Nice job there to get the out. You can see the second baseman peeled off as soon as the right fielder called it. That who that right fielder is. And I did not do a good job of setting up a book, obviously, for myself. Brody Colleen over there grabbing the ball. One down. Brings up number 12 for Elkhart Lake. That is Sal Belletti. You're right. That is spelled a little different there. Strike one. 1-1 is the count.
He struck out in the third inning. He's only been up one time. This is the second at-bat of the game.
We'll have to see if we can get a partial total on here where Sabel's at with the strikeouts and with from. I know we don't have pitch count. I wish had a way to contact the coaches or see who's taking pitch count to find out where they're at. Sabel down 3-1 now.
Sabel's got 6 strikeouts in this one.
It's pretty good out here into the 5th. Loses him and gets the walk. It might be the second walk I think he's issued, if I remember, if I was paying attention there. Second, yeah, thanks. Got Coach Mock up here. Great to see you again. Shout out to you guys here for the great hospitality, taking care of us, allowing us to come in here and make these calls here for your teams. And you know, I've told you this before. I really appreciate what your small schools have generated here, especially for athletes, and your fans and the community have just been awesome.
Now running on first base, Marcus.
So speaking about that, we're going to Belmont tomorrow, and we're going to be broadcasting over there, or we're going to broadcast the Lady Oaks over there taking on Barneveld for a sectional championship game. The winner's going to move over to the state tournament. So we've been over here every day this week, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And I'm okay with that. I really am. I'm glad to see that they're getting some of the recognition. And we'd already talked about this now. The Doug Mock up here, the athletic director. I know him as Coach Mock, but the fields have been awesome. So your maintenance crew with a huge shout out there, as well as I'm sure that you get some help from the village. And it's just awesome facility here. Yeah. 2-0 gets him to chase a high one, making it 2-1. Pinch runner came in for Elkhart Lake. That was Marcus Prigge. I think that's how you pronounce that, the senior. Gets him swinging again.
At the plate is number 20, Brennan Goebel. Reached on the error last inning, or in the third inning.
2-2. One out. Here's the pitch. Outside and high.
Full count here. To Goebel.
Yeah. And he loses him. Second walk in a row issued here by Sabel.
Second walk.
So coach is coming out to have a conversation. We're going to take it with him here. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Caleb Sauer here from Village Park in Oakfield.
Good luck, Oakfield, in your game today from Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance. They've been serving the community for more than 80 years. Well-trained, experienced agents that work for you. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance makes the insurance process easy and affordable. See Julie, Wendy, and Dennis today for any and all of your insurance needs. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance of Brownsville and Oakfield. Good luck, Oaks, in your game today.
Gotcha. Welcome back here to Village Park in Oakfield. Coach Shep had his conversation with his ace, Hunter Sabel. At the plate is Ethan Fromm, the pitcher. Would love to help himself out here.
Yeah, it's a big spot. Run around first and second. Only one out so far.
Hit on the ground. Charging hard as the shortstop fielded, but unable to get the play. An infield hit going to be issued there by Fromm. Drilled that one right into the ground, and the shortstop was playing back, which he should have been. I mean, there's nothing he could do there. He fielded it. I was surprised actually how cleanly he picked that ball out of the dirt.
Yeah, fielded it well. Just nowhere to make the throw to get the out.
And now bases are loaded for the Elkhart Lake Resorters.
Colin Meiselwitz up.
Sabel comes back, throws a curveball. He's going to pick it up. He bobbles it. And the run is going to score. So going to be an error on the pitcher, E1. And the run scores, and now the zero's gone. And you've given this Elkhart Lake team a little bit of life here now. They've got a little bit more juice. You could hear the clapping down below us in the dugout. Bases loaded again. That one popped up by Cole Wagner. Just a freshman. With bases loaded and only one out.
Freshman or sophomore?
27 is a freshman.
Wow.
Hits that one way up front, pulls it. Foul ball, 0-2. Yeah, no, Elkhart Lake, if they are able to make some contact here, push 2 runs across, they got a new game coming.
Yeah, they're right in this game. Bases loaded here, 1 out still.
Sabo from the windup. Fires, that's going to be popped up out of play on the other side of the dugout.
0-2 here. Sabel's way ahead after struggling the last 3 batters.
Breaking ball hit into the ground, foul. Wow, I'm impressed right here to know that you got a freshman up here with bases loaded, taking on the ace from Oakfield, still battling up there, staying alive.
Yeah, he's just fouling off these pitches and waiting for his pitch to hit.
Fastball hit over to the second baseman, fields it, fires over to first to get the out, but another run comes across. Gets the RBI. Second baseman fields it cleanly, but it was such a huge jump over here by third base that was the only play. Gets the out. Runner still at second and third for the Resorters.
Goebel came in to score from, moves over to third, and Meiselwitz advances to second.
Evan Roth now the hitter for the Resorters. 6-foot junior. Wow, got fooled by that one, 1-1.
Yeah, he's up there, he's swinging.
Well, I don't think you can sit back because I think Sabo will pick you apart. Slaps that one out to the shortstop, picks it up, fires across the diamond, and gets the stretch out over there by Owen Lawson, pulling it in. And a great job there for both teams there. They get out of it here with bases loaded here, but the Elkhart Lake, I would say, is got to be the one that feels really good about that inning as they scored 2 runs on
2 runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 left on.
And after 4.5, the score's 5-2. Elkhart Lake with a little bit of life. We're going to step aside. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus. Check out that YouTube chat.
Oakfield Elevator Company Incorporated is a proud sponsor of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game. Success on the court or the field starts with the right team, with the right coaching. Oakfield Elevator's line of wholesale feeds, fertilizers, agrochemicals, and supplies is supported by their line of experts and friendly sales staff. Oakfield Elevator Company Incorporated, 280 North Main Street in Oakfield. A proud supporter of Oakfield Athletics.
Being a smaller organization, I think, gives us such an advantage to be able to adapt to what our customers need, especially at the small business level. They give us feedback on what's important to them and what products and services they need and are important and they value, and we can make adjustments. We can hear our customers as to what they need, and we can make adjustments relatively quickly. I think they see that, they see our flexibility, and they understand this is an organization that wants to work with us. They're not just going to do it their way, they're actually listening and hearing what we need.
Welcome back here to Village Park in Oakfield. New pitcher on the mound for the Elkhart Lake Resorters. That's going to be number 33, the freshman Cole Wagner, 6-foot freshman. From's day is over, but it looks like, is he number 7? Yeah, he's moved over to second base. Wagner was the catcher. It comes back from out of there, and we'll see if we can get the number of the new catcher here. But got the YouTube chat. It's broken. The seal's been broken thanks to Andrea Kinsler. Now it's everybody's turn there. Exactly what I wanted to see, Andrea. Cheering for Oakfield. Number 20 is your favorite player. Tell us where you're watching from. You're sitting out here in the stands. We'd love to see that. And I know that Andy's going to appreciate the fact that you put that into the chat.
So catching is going to be number 12, Sal Viglietti.
Viglietti goes back behind the plate. So they go from as a sophomore, considered to be their ace, of what you had talked about with their coach, and coming now with a freshman. Things are going to be looking bright in Elkhart Lake here in the future, but they don't care about the future. They want to know right now in the regional final if they can advance. These mighty Oaks are looking mighty. Batting for the Oaks is number 11, Brody Colleen.
2-1 to him.
Down low. Good stop there by the catcher. 3-1. How has Colleen done on the day so far?
It's like 0 for 1 or 0 for 2.
Reached on an error. That's going to be hit to the second baseman from. He lobs it over to first base to get the out. Now that is also a challenge over there, Caleb. I just looked at it here on the monitor. Throwing the ball, it almost looked like it was thrown into the shadows over there at first base.
Yeah, the base itself is pretty much in the shadows.
First pitch into number 22, the hitter for Oakfield, Trayden Marchinkuski. A senior. We saw his lawn sign when we were on our way in, congratulating him. When is graduation? Have you guys had it already? 7th? So Oakfield's still in school. Graduation going to be on the 7th. A lot of seniors here on this team. Hits that one to the third baseman, picks it up, fires across the diamond. Oh, he beat it out. Good call, I think. Let's check it out with the instant replay. It was going to be close. I saw him reach in there with a stretch. And even if we look here on the replay, we aren't going to be able to see the ball perfect there. But good hustle play by the senior for Oakfield to get down the base.
Yeah, put it in play. Made the third baseman make the play, and he couldn't make the throw in time.
You know, you had made the comment that the grass does look awesome here, but still hit into the ground there. It's going to slow up the ball a little bit. Snap throw over there to first base. Back in standing up is Martin Kuski. At the plate is number 4, Bailey Shep, leading things off, top of the order. Shep 2 for 2?
2 for 3 on the day.
2 for 3 on the day. Snap throw again, diving back in this time. I actually think it's smart over there for Martin Kuski to draw the attention away from the hitter. Distract the catcher a little bit here and the pitcher. Hits that one up the middle. Shortstop grabs it, steps on the base, fires it wide. That's going to allow Shep to change places. He's going to turn and look at 3. Good hustle there by Shep. He's going to reach on the error.
I thought for sure that was going to be a double play.
It should have been a double play. Throwing error way up the line, pulled the first baseman off. Shep turns and gets over to second base. 2 outs. Brings up number 10, Mitchell Moser, a junior. Ball 1 from Cole Wagner, the pitcher.
Looks like Wagner's been throwing more fastballs.
Yeah. In there for a strike 1-1. I don't know if what he's got maybe as far as a second pitch, maybe a changeup or something like that. But I would agree with you. I haven't seen that pitch come yet. Reaching for that one was Moser. He knew it.
2.
Yeah, he knew the fastball was coming to him, but it was down way too low for him to try and pick that up. That's going to be hit on the screws. Over the head. Oh, I thought he was going to pull that down over the head of the center fielder. That's going to be an RBI double. Diving in there to get the double is going to be Mitchell Moser.
Next up for the Oaks, number 9, Hunter Sabo.
Good job there. Yeah.
Good piece of hitting. I mean, again, the outfield is still playing in, and that's the 4th ball that's been hit over their head.
Yeah. You just can't have that. I mean, even so, if it lands in front of you, it's a single. At least you holding the runners to keep yourself into a position where you can turn an easy force at a base. But now you got to have no choice but the infield to take it to first. Moser with good speed as well.
Now you got the Oakfield's best hitter up, Hunter Sabo.
He's doing a great job pitching on the mound as well. In there for a strike, 1-1. That one kind of looked like that was a little bit of a changeup. May have been a breaking ball there, but it didn't come pounding the fastball.
2 down. We got Moser on second base.
6-2 the score here on the Bristol Morgan Bank scoreboard. Again, I want to thank all of our sponsors. That's going to be hit right up the middle. Base hit going to be there for Sabo. Moser's going to turn. Going to try and get him at home. That ain't going to happen. Trying to get him back at second. That doesn't happen either as the ball. Great job with the camera there, Caleb. Coach Shep waves across Moser. He's going to score on the throw. So, again,
Batting number 35, Owen Lawson.
I'm not going to say that Waupun is one of the better fundamental teams here, but just watching that throw from the center fielder coming all the way home would have been a no-no.
Yeah,
you got to hit your cut. Right, got to hit your cut, looking for the guy turning. It was a great play. We saw that in softball the other day, didn't we? I think we saw that in the softball game on, maybe that was on Thursday, where they conceded the run. They had the cut. They threw the cut off, picked it up, and fired it right over to second base and got the out anyways. Yep, they conceded the run, but they got an out. And here now for Oakfield, they got a runner back at second base. Number 35 up to bat in Owen Lawson, the first baseman. He hits it to a Sunday hop over there to the shortstop, fires across the diamond to get the third out on the 6-3 putout. But Sabo helps himself out with that double. getting an RBI. Score is 7-2. How'd they do that inning?
2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base.
After 5 complete here in Oakfield, score 7-2. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus. We are going to be checking that YouTube chat. You got to get that stuff in there now.
You or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy, the tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. Because you deserve to live without pain.
Welcome back to Oakfield here at Village Park. What a beautiful day for some baseball here. Regional Championship baseball. The Mighty Oaks ahead. Brenda Lund watching from Oshkosh, class of 19. I'm assuming that you're going to be cheering here for the Oaks. I'm in that 19 category as well. The best generation. All the music that's been playing here is coming from there. We're just commenting out here. We're just having a chat in between. I don't know how with 2 people we'd be able to keep track of the pitch count and everything like that unless we would have 2 clickers that we would run. But that's going to be hit onto the ground to the shortstop. Bobbles it over there, and beating it out is going to be number 22. Reaching on the error. I think kind of the third baseman cutting in front of Brody Colleen over there caused that error, I think. A little bit of a distraction. Do I have that right? Colleen is the shortstop?
Moser.
Oh, Mitchell Moser. Number 11 and not number 10. My apologies to Colleen.
Up now, number 24, William LeClaire.
Gets ahead of LeClaire 0-2 with a runner over at first base. I don't think I've seen Hunter throw over there, but I don't think he needs to because Shep behind the plate's got a great arm. Gets the strikeout. Could have tagged, and they've got the runner hung up. Fouls it in the dirt, and he gets the out at second base. A double play. Unconventional. And you missed it. Gosh darn. She must not have tagged the runner. I thought he tagged the runner over at first. He is out, yeah, so they're going to send him back. So is the third strike in the dirt. Nice block there by Shep. Picks it up, runs down the runner over at first. The runner who is going to second, hung up halfway through, tries to get to second. Shep throws it down and gets the out over at second base.
Yeah, strike him out and then threw out the runner as well.
So 2 down, nobody on base now.
It's a big out there.
I would say.
To get both of those there.
Great double play. Unconventional, but hey, it worked. It's going to be hit over to the shortstop side. Moser goes back and grabs it for the third out. No runs on no hits. 1 error, and nobody on. And after 5.5, your score from Oakfield, 7-2. We'll be back.
Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant offers a wide range of menu items, but is well known for their fabulous Friday fish fry salad bar, which is available both Fridays and Saturdays, along with Saturday prime rib. Another local favorite is the Sunday broasted chicken special, which comes with mashed potatoes or choice of potato, corn, and dinner roll for an affordable price. Katie also offers catering for just about any need or occasion. Katie will customize the menu to your needs. Check out Katie's Log Cabin daily specials Tuesday through Sunday, downtown Oakfield.
Tonight's Oakfield girls basketball game is proudly sponsored by Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance. For over 90 years, the team of Coles Hankey Kemmel have been serving the personal, business, and automotive insurance needs of the Oakfield community. A history of excellence starts with commitment to the roots of success and community. Contact Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance at 920-583-3010. A proud sponsor of tonight's game and Oakfield Athletics.
Welcome back here to Village Park in Oakfield. 7-2 is the score here on the Bristol Morgan Bank scoreboard. 1-0 is, bottom of 6 here. We're just trying to look here. I asked Caleb to take a look and see how many hits Elkhart Lake has. They've only had 2 hits, so they've put 2 runs across on 2 hits. That's pretty good. But Oakfield, yeah, we'll get those final numbers cranked up here.
7 strikeouts for Sabo.
We'll get ready here to also interview a couple of the players here, so stick with us. We'll check that YouTube chat here at the bottom of this inning here, and we'll get my equipment set up here to do that interview on the field. Definitely looking like right now we got to have a conversation with Sabo on base 3 times today. Anybody else that you're seeing there, Caleb, that we maybe should have a conversation with, or do we throw it out there and give us a vote? Let us know. So really check ahead here too on the WIAA website here and see if I can find anything about who they're playing next. Brenda pops in there now. She says the 79. Nobody will put those two together, so thanks out there, Brenda. Hit hard foul right down the line. Scoots just past third base. See if I can pop in here with the WIAA. I normally try and get this stuff printed out, and I just don't understand what's happening. All this time just seems to bypass me. That's going to be foul. Keeps count at 0-2. See if anybody has finished yet here. And I didn't see that pitch, Caleb. I have to rely on you to tell us what's happening there.
Just high and inside. Catcher couldn't make the grab.
So Oakfield's going to advance over on the other side, and I did talk about this earlier, Caleb. CWC with a 3-2 victory. We've called a couple of their games already for this year. They're going to be taking on the winner of Heritage Christian and Johnson Creek. I would guess that it's going to be Johnson Creek, but we'll go all the way up to the top of that bracket here. Belmont was the #1 seed, and they lose to the 8th seed River Ridge 4-2. And Barneveld also the lower seed over there. So a 5 versus an 8 will be playing in Barneveld today. And we'll see what's going to happen over there on that side. Oakfield with a win here today will be playing on next Tuesday at 12:30. And again, they're waiting for Johnson Creek or for CWC. Ball is dropped, taken off, hustling down the line is going to be James Kautzer, and he's out. Good job there by the catcher to go pick up that ball.
Yeah, I thought with how far away that one got away, I think he could have made that.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Took him a bit to get going. Everyone had to yell go.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Drop third strike.
That's not typically what you would be thinking about as the hitter up there, but it's got to be automatic that when that pitch comes in there until called strike, you should start running right away until you know for sure. Usually the umpire will put his hands up over there as you're running towards first to tell you to stop running.
Up now, number 2, Carson Fisher.
Inside, 3-0 to Fisher. 1 out. Cole Wagner on the mound. Yeah, I'm going to step aside. I'm going to start to get my stuff set up here, Caleb. So I'm going to let you make the call. I'm going to leave it on camera number 3 so that you can swing it if you have a chance. And I'll get that set up here for end of the game interview.
Fly ball to the shortstop. Makes the play. It's going to be out number 2 of this inning.
2 out, number 20, Andy Kitzler.
Fisher with the F6. 2 outs now, brings up number 20, Andy Kinsler, up to bat. Fouled off. First pitch strike. Kinsler 0 for 2 on the day. Reached on a walk, ball 1. 1-1 is the count now. Foul back. One and 2 to Kinsler. Hits him, hit by a pitch. Kinsler's going to advance on the hit by pitch there. After the 2-2 count.
11, Brody Colleen.
Up now, number 11, Brody Colleen. Looks like he's over 3 on the day. Wagner still on the mound. Fouled back and out of play. Pitch 1, strike 1. Oh, 1 to Colleen. Wagner the pitcher for Elkhart Lake. Check throw to first base, not in time. Grounder to shortstop. Flipped it over to second base for the 3rd out of the inning. That's going to do it for the 6th inning. No runs on no hits and no errors. Nobody and 1 runner left on.
Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural...
Back here in Oakfield, they're leading 7-2. Here, in the top of the 7th inning.
Earl here. Oakfield. Trophy presentation, plaque presentation after the game.
Up to bat's going to be Sal Viglietti.
Sal Viglietti.
Catcher now for Elkhart Lake. Had to fix those cameras.
Yeah, thanks, Caleb. I'm sorry I'm causing you headaches here with the sound system, but trying to get these microphones set here to get trophy presentation will be here as well, and we're going to have a conversation definitely with Coach Shep, see who else we can grab here to have a conversation with us.
Down goes Viglietti swinging. First out of the inning. Elkhart Lake's only got 2 outs left. Ball 1 to the hitter, Brennan Goebel. Foul tip caught by the catcher. One and one now. Two and one to Goebel. Just missed there, outside. 3 and 1 now.
Ooh, that's a little loud.
Called strike. 3 and 2, full count to the hitter Goebel. Fouls that one back, stays alive. Elkhart Lake looking to get runners any way they can here. Running out of time.
Yeah, how many innings, Caleb, did they have that they were able to put runners on base? I'm assuming he made the catch because the runners coming back here didn't really see it, but
Third baseman made the grab for the fly out.
In foul territory, was it?
I think it was in fair.
Okay.
A 5 there for Goebel, second out of the inning. Brings up From. Two-hitter here for Elkhart Lake. Swings at that one, first pitch, strike. Sabel still going strong on the mound for Oakfield. Fromm swings at that one as well. 1 and 2 now the count. To From. Ball 2. 2 and 2 the count to From. 2 outs here. Ball low.
Yeah, I couldn't really see where he missed with that one. Again, stick with us here. We're going to go down there and have interviews with the coach, plaque presentation as well, and that's going to do it here as the Oakfield Oaks are going to win 7-2, and they're going to advance to sectionals. The sectional semi on Tuesday. You heard us talk about that. I'm going to head down to the diamond here. They're going to go through and shake hands, and I'll see if I can get some interviews right out here in front of us as well. So stick with us. We'll come up with some final wrap-up here after we get that awards presentation. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to Facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
We're back. Oakfield just got their regional championship plaque as they won this game over Elkhart Lake 7-2 in 7 innings. So,
yeah, if that's okay, or do you need a team picture first? Absolutely. Caleb, they're going to get that team picture first, so maybe flip to those ads again. Just hit, first of all, seed number 18 as Bristol Morgan Bank, you can see on the scoreboard, has been erased already here, but 7-2 was the final score for the Oakfield Oaks with the victory over the Elkhart Lake Resorters, and we're going to hear a couple of messages, and then we'll get some interviews here.
Being a smaller organization, I think, gives us such an advantage to be able to adapt to what our customers need, especially at the small business level. They give us feedback on what's important to them and what products and services they need and are important and they value, and we can make adjustments. We can hear our customers as to what they need, and we can make adjustments relatively quickly. I think they see that, they see our flexibility, and they understand this is an organization that wants to work with us. They're not just going to do it their way, they're actually listening and hearing what we need.
Good luck, Oakfield, in your game today from Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance. They've been serving the community for more than 80 years. Well-trained, experienced agents that work for you. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance makes the insurance process easy and affordable. See Julie, Wendy, and Dennis today for any and all of your insurance needs. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance of Brownsville and Oakfield. Good luck, Oaks, in your game today. Oakfield.
Test. All right, we're good.
Yep.
All right, we're back here interviewing here the starting pitcher and the winning pitcher here, Hunter Sabel. Hunter, congratulations on the victory here.
Thank you.
Talk to me a little bit about what your mindset was out there on the mound. It seems like you were dealing pretty well, so just talk about how you prepared for this and what you were seeing out of the hitters.
Yeah, I just got to get ahead in the count, and then come back with a curveball because we researched it. Most kids aren't as good as hitting the fastball or as curveball as they are with the fastball. So just getting ahead in the count and lowering the pitch count, that way I can stay in the game as long as possible. And, yeah, that's the key.
Do you know how many pitches you had? I didn't get a chance to keep track of it.
I have no clue.
That's okay, but you did a complete game. But I would say your breaking ball was working really well today. Talk to me a little bit about who's calling the pitches and how that works with Bailey there.
Yeah,
we're gonna have a conversation.
That's Bailey. I trust him 100% behind the plate. Whatever he calls, I'm going with. I'm not shaking him off. If I shake him off, then something bad happens because I trust him. He's a brother to me, so yeah.
That's huge. But talk about your approach at the plate as well. I believe Caleb, you have to share with me. Was he 2 for 3 or 3 for 4?
I had 3 for 4.
3 for 4 at the plate. So talk to me about your approach to hitting up there.
Yeah, I knew after the first one because I knew I had attack fastball, and after that first one doubled, I attacked fastball. I knew I was getting curveball the rest of the way out, so just sitting on that curveball and trying to drive it up the middle is the key there. But
how's it sound to be regional champs?
Pretty good. Love it.
Yeah. I mean, last year you guys were probably the best team that you had for a long time and got snake bitten, but now not anymore. So you're going to be going over to Johnson Creek. We don't know who you're going to play yet.
No, we don't. We won't know till end of Thursday, I think.
Well, CWC, I think, and oh my goodness, Johnson Creek, I think are going to be playing today, maybe. But yeah, you got to wait to find out who it is. But we're going to hopefully be there to cover you guys on air on Tuesday at Johnson Creek. So congratulations, great job at the plate, and incredible job on the mound today.
Thank you.
All right, Hunter Sabo there for the winning pitcher for the Oakfield Oaks. Joining me now is his battery mate, Bailey. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great job there. I'm very interested to hear that you're calling all the pitches.
Yeah, I've been I think I took over maybe last year. I started calling pitches a lot, and the coaches trust me to call pitches, and Hunter really trusts me. My other pitchers, Mitchell, trusts me a lot. So it just means a lot, and I feel very confident when I'm looking for certain stuff, when I can see hitters, where they're standing, kind of how their swings are, how their at-bats were previously, and having just a really good mix.
Also, that's a lot of stuff to keep track of as a catcher, but that's kind of what I wanted you to follow up with. So you do a great job of paying attention to each pitch that each hitter is attacking?
Yeah, it's just a lot of focus throughout the whole game. I'm always watching. You got to always watch. A lot of things you got to keep track of. And, I mean, the guy doing the book helps, Mr. Ogle. He tells me where they kind of go sometimes, and then it kind of brings a refresher, and then I know what to do and kind of take over from there.
2 for 3, I think we had you at the plate as well. So talk to me about your approach at the plate. I mean, leadoff hitter for the Oaks here. So talk to me about your mindset there.
Yeah, at least recently I've been a little too aggressive coming up to bat, and I've realized that I need to focus more on base percentage. I've got good speed, so I focused on just staying back, and I knew he had a good curve, good 12-6, high arm slot. So I was just sitting back, waiting for the curve a little bit, and I knew I could catch up to fastball. And the first couple times I caught up to it pretty well. And after maybe my second at bat, I saw quite a few curveballs, and I figured one curveball's coming, another one's coming, and poke it out there. So just doing anything I can to try to get on base and put the ball in play.
And you did so. So does your head coach help you at all?
A little bit, a little bit.
Yeah, well, congratulations again.
Thank
Regional
you.
champs here for the Oakfield Oaks, and we're going to see you guys on Tuesday.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, great job. Again, that was Bailey Shep, the catcher here for the Oaks, and a great job behind the plate, hearing him calling all of those pitches himself. Coach, just talk to me about Bailey's performance there behind or on the plate there.
It's sure nice having him back there. I mean, he does so many things that go unnoticed. The way he receives the ball, the way he blocks the ball, the way he calls the pitches, and just how he works with the pitchers, too. A lot of teams will take that for granted, but he does a tremendous job back there.
Yeah, I mean, I have seen a lot of baseball over the years, and I cannot remember, and Caleb, maybe you can tell me, I don't remember ever a time when you were playing with Waupun where the catcher was calling the pitches.
Yeah, most of the time it's the coach.
Yeah, so and I would say that's most of all the time, so that's a huge trust factor. So just talk to me. Do you guys spend a little bit of time outside of practice talking about that?
Well, he lives in the same house that I do, so we talk about it quite a bit. But, you know, he's always been a student of the game, and calling the pitches is just something I think that he's right there. He sees what batters are doing, and we're going to trust our catcher to do that. That's part of the game.
Yeah, well, and he also had an amazing play, and unfortunately I didn't catch it all, where he blocked that one in the dirt on a third strike, picks up, tags the runner heading up to first, and then fires down and gets the out. I suppose you're used to seeing those types of plays.
Yeah, we kind of take some of that stuff for granted and just like, oh, he just made another play.
Right, but offensively today, I thought you guys did a nice job of hitting. Caleb, we talked, I think it was like at least 2 innings that you had left bases loaded, I think, here for your offense. But talk more about your offense today.
Yeah, the leaving the bases loaded thing, we've perfected that at times during the season. I wish we wouldn't be as good at that. But, you know, we did enough that we did enough today to take care of business and get the job done. I thought our approaches were pretty good. We didn't chase stuff out of the zone. Our approach was good, and we benefited from that.
So, regional champs, how's that sound?
It sounds pretty darn good.
It is awesome. And again, I've been following you. I just haven't had a chance to come and watch you play. I think we saw you when you came over to CWC and had a doubleheader over there, and really enjoyed what you guys are putting out here as far as a product. So talk to me about the work ethic of your team.
it's a great group of kids. Last night after our game, they went out to eat together, and then they're down here. I stopped in to do some, digging on our next opponent, and I look down here, and they're out here still messing around on the diamond as a team. So, they've been together with a lot of other sports. So that family type atmosphere. I mean, they play hard for each other, and I love to see that. They're a great, goofy group of kids, but a great group to coach.
And they definitely are. So again, congratulations on being regional champs. Tuesday, 12:30. Don't know who your opponent is, but does it matter?
We're there. We're there. Anybody that we're going to be matched up with is going to be a tough opponent at that point. There's no easy games.
I'm assuming it'll be Hunter. He'll be rested up he'll be going the first game.
I would assume so. That's a little ways away. I gotta start thinking a little bit.
Yeah, right. But you have to win to advance, right? So you got to go with what has been your strongest offense and defense. That would be my assumption.
Yeah,
so
our pitching staff, as a staff, has been just tremendous this year. Throwing a lot of strikes, keeping us in ball games. Our defense has been phenomenal. We had a little bit of hiccups tonight. Here I don't know if it's a little bit of nerves, and maybe we got that gone from us, so we don't have that on Tuesday. But they play great. We've been a great defensive team. We just got to keep doing that.
Congratulations again, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys on Tuesday.
I'm looking forward to seeing you there, too.
All right. Congratulations, Coach Jeff.
You.
Regional champs here for the Oakfield Oaks here in baseball, winning at home on the Bristol Morgan Bank scoreboard, 7-2. Really an amazing job there, Caleb. So I don't know if you want to give us the final stat lines that you were able to calculate, and I'll head up there and we'll wrap things up.
Yep, sounds good. So, again, Oakfield winning this one 7-2. Oakfield 7 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors, and 10 left on base. Elkhart Lake Resorters had 2 runs on 2 hits, 3 errors, and 6 left on base. At the end of the day, it was Hunter Sobel getting it done on the mound, had 9 Ks, and limited Elkhart Lake to only 2 hits on the day.
Congratulations again to Oakfield, and again, I hope you don't know that I don't take this for granted, Caleb, that you come and help me. I really enjoy spending time with you, and this is really, I know that hockey was your primary, but you also had a lot of experience and a lot of success in baseball, and you know what you're talking about when you're broadcasting up here, so I want to thank you for running around and helping me get everything set. Hope you've enjoyed our broadcast here. We've enjoyed bringing it to you. Tomorrow, we're going to be in Belmont to cover the Lady Oaks, as they're going to be taking on Barneveld in the sectional final. On air, I believe, at 5 o'clock. I'll probably be on air at 4:30. I hope you'll join us. I've really enjoyed it. An amazing job here in Oakfield once again. Both the boys and the girls advancing, and an amazing group of athletes and an amazing community. So congratulations to them. This has been Jeff Sauer here, along with Caleb Sauer for Radio Plus. Take care. God bless. And we can't wait to see you at the Diamond.